So my brother called me all excited. Wyze Cam, $10. A 2.5K for $20. And I bought a bunch and I'm going to share it with you because I use them everywhere. Hi, it's Robbie from Southern California. And today I want to talk about my secrets. I've got secrets that I haven't even seen on the internet. And I'm going to share that with you as we go on because I'm going to talk about Wyze Cam. But let me start this off by saying this is not a promotional ad. I didn't get paid for it. Nobody gave me anything. I bought all these. This is products that I use, I like, and I've kind of done things differently, even different than what the product tells you to do, so I can get those special shots of hummingbirds that some of you have asked, how'd you do that? Well, I'm going to tell you how. But first of all, the reason I came on today, and I wasn't planning on doing this, is they're doing a Black Friday. Now, I know a lot of you are going to come in the spring, in the summer, and you're going to say, well, there's no Black Friday right now. That's true. But like I bought this one 3 months ago for like $25. I haven't opened this one up yet. I'm going to, but I bought a couple of them and I set them up and I was doing the fountains that are over my shoulder outside, including in the yard. A lot of those shots are coming from my Wyze Cam. I can't sit out there and watch a fountain to see who's going to come to it for 10 hours. I'm a busy person and I'm busy from morning till into the night, as a lot of you know. But when I set this up, I can go back and check on it. Now, we'll talk about the programs that come with this because some of you probably don't know anything about the Wyze Cam and some of you are new to Wyze Cam. Today, I wanted to talk about this. This camera is $10. I have never seen Wyze Cam sell any of their cameras for $10. This one was $20. Now, let me see which ones I've got here. Oh, and then there was another one. Nope, I don't have that one yet. I've got another one coming that's a pan and tilt. That one I think was $25, but that one's not coming till next week. I don't even know if I want a pan and tilt, but I figured I'd try one. But for $10, as you can see, I bought 3 of them. And I thought, you cannot beat it. I've got cameras that are outside that were some of their first ones that are still going, and their first ones were not outdoor cameras, and I've had them outdoors for years. Over the years, a couple of those have kind of fizzled out, but geez, they went for years outside. Now, going back to this, there's multiple ways of setting them up, but let me explain something. For $10, this has got a 1080 camera. You're going to be able to check on your phone and see exactly what is going on. You can check on the camera and see if there's anybody around. You can also set it where it will send you for free a snapshot on your app. You will have to download an app. This isn't good on the computer unless they change it and I don't know about it. It only works on a tablet or your phone. So you've got to have an app. All right. Now, once you've got the app, you can have as many cameras pretty much as you want. You can set up 10 different cameras and you'll go in and you'll see all your cameras. You can set favorite ones. You can set all your cameras and you'll see what's going on live. So you'll know if somebody's going by. Now let's go back and we'll talk about my secret pretty soon. But let's talk about how you set them up. Once you've got the app, it doesn't matter which one you've got, doesn't at all. You'll see the camera and you can go check on it. Now you'll want to get a micro card for it. The SD micro cards, they don't come with it. They do sell their own and you can buy from them, or you could just go and buy I buy everything from Walmart because if it doesn't work right, you can return it. You buy wherever you want. I'll put a bunch of different tags underneath of these cameras where I'm getting them so you can check them out because like I said, $10, I don't know how long it will last for. Otherwise they're $20 or $25. Now, once you got the app, you can check on the picture and you'll see a photo and it will show you somebody walked by, there was a movement. Now, the thing is, using the free service, all you get is a photo. It will have a time on the bottom so you can go back using the SD card in there, the micro card. You can scroll back on your app and you can see what exactly was going on. It can be a pain sometimes, especially if I'm looking for a bird and there's like 20 birds came in or a moth landed or a bee landed. It may tell me that was there and I got to scroll back and look for it. And then you can record that and save that to your phone. Then you can download it on the computer or wherever you want and save the whole video. That's with the free app. Okay, now the app is always free, but you can buy different things with the app. Now, if you wanted to buy one of their programs, I haven't bought any of their programs. Their old cameras came with the program for free, and sometimes you buy these and they have the program for 3 months or 6 months free. You never know. I don't think these do. It just so happens I bought one of these already and it had the program for free, and I'm still using it for like 6 months. They're all different. But if you buy the program for the year, then what happens is you get about 12 seconds of what's going on. That's called the Wyze Cam Lite. They have different programs, and you'll be able to actually look at it right off the bat. It will be in events, and you'll see what moved by. Was it a bobcat, a raccoon, somebody sneaking in your yard, your own dog? And you can see it. And then if you want to save a longer clip, you can save an hour. You go back to that time and you record it on your phone, and then you download it to your computer. This is how I've been doing a lot of the hummingbirds in the fountains that I set up, or even the feeders that I try out. I want to see if the birds like it. Do they like a new stand? Do they like where I put it? I can set it up and see what birds came to it. Suddenly, I've got fly catchers and different birds coming to the fountains right here out the window. How do I know? Only because I had a Wyze Cam set up. I wasn't sitting out there watching to see what birds were coming, and they were coming in. It's like, wow, I'm looking through and all these birds were coming in. For $10, if you can get it for 10, even if you can get it for $20, $25, it's worth it. It's a one-time shot. They last for, I'm going to say 2 years, but I've got some that are much older than that. And these are outdoors. You can put them outside. You will need power. Now, they do sell another one that comes with a rechargeable battery. I'm glad this is not sponsored in any way. This is not sponsored. No promotion. Because I personally don't like it. I know some of you may have had wonderful luck with it, but when I bought mine, the battery didn't last for the week or month like they said. It didn't even last for 2 days because it was constantly running, and by recording constantly, it just flattened right away. I tried calling, never got a hold of anybody, and I just kept it. So I use that one now in my yard, plugged in all the time. I personally would not go that route again, but you can. You can do it. It's just that I got burned once, and once was enough, and so I stick with the ones that have to be plugged in. Now, how do I do it at the ponds when I'm watching the raccoons swim, or the coyotes come in, or the deer that mosey on by? There's no electricity out there. Now I'm going to reveal my secrets. Now, before I tell you that, let me tell you, underneath the video, right underneath, you'll see a bunch of pictures. I'm allowed now on YouTube to tag different things that I use. So I'm going to tag these cameras, including the one that's a pan and tilt that I don't have yet, so you can see them. I don't know how that one works yet. That will be new next week. But you can go in there and tap on it. If you want to buy it, buy it. And if you don't, you can go to Wyze Cam. Sometimes Wyze Cam doesn't have free shipping. They only have it this weekend. Otherwise, it's like $6. So I go to Walmart because Walmart is free. I got this one from Walmart 3 months ago for like $25 free shipping. If I didn't like it, I had 30 days at the time to return it. I didn't open this, but I'm sure it's going to be fine because I bought 2 and the second one is fine. So that's why I'm tagging this and doing this today, because of this sale. The $10, the $20, the pan and tilt is $25. You can look through those and you can use them without buying their program. Now, going back to how do I do it out there? There's multiple ways. Again, nothing sponsored. If I want, I'm going to start with this one. If I want to just go for overnight, I buy these power banks that you use for your cell phone. Like, let's say your cell phone died and you couldn't plug it in. A lot of us keep power banks here. I use them for my fountains. They'll run for 4 days and nights. This particular one is a 20,000 unit, but you can get them 10, you can get them 2, whatever you want. Now, the 20,000 unit will run a Wyze Cam for me for 2 days, day and night. So if you got a 10, it should run at least 24 hours. And so what? You buy 2 of them, you swap it out if that's what you want to do. Set it up that way. They work fantastic. Then you can set this up anywhere you want, and they're very reliable. Though this one has 2 plugs, I wouldn't put 2 cameras on here because they do draw more electricity than my fountains out there that are USB. This comes with a USB plug. We can plug it in here. All of them do. So that is the secret. I haven't seen anybody do it. I'm not saying they're not doing it, but I've been doing this for years, and I can physically move my camera anywhere I want. I've got a camera sitting next to me that here. I've got on one of these. So just to
how I get a lot of the shots on where I want to put my feeder, my hummingbird, bird bath, anything I want.
Gee, I've looked for animals coming out of holes or animals in our truck and different places. I've just set up cameras by moving it around and getting a good USB power bank, okay? Now, if I really wanted to leave the camera out and maybe hook up multiple cameras, then I bring out the big guns. Look at this. This is a 200-watt flash fish. It's a power unit. It's a power station. I use this, it's dusty. I carry it everywhere with me. I use this for soldering irons. You can plug in your phone to charge it. You can plug in, it doesn't have to be USB because you've also got a regular outlet. So you can plug in a lamp, you can plug in a TV. This one for 200, it'd have to be a little TV. But I love using this around the garden with my soldering iron, but I do plug in the cameras to this. This will run for days if you want to leave this outside, but this is under $100. Generally, you can get the power banks for about $20, $25. The big ones, you can get smaller ones on sale. Look around, they're always on sale. This is just stuff I buy lots of stuff. I bought this, which we're not even talking about. Thomas Roth made, it gets rid of bags under your eyes. And I looked at that, somebody was selling, and I thought, I'm gonna try it. I've tried it 3 times. It works. And this is not for makeup or anything. I'm just saying, I try products, and if I like them, I share them with you. This has been so great. I've actually got 3 of them because I keep them all over so I can just grab them. I keep them charged. This one you turn on and off. I can tell when I need to charge it. I love this. I couldn't live without it. But my Wyze cams, this is what we're really here for today. This is really good, even for security. Put it out your door. Find a place you have a plug. You can get extendable cords. You can buy a USB plug that's extra long. I bought them as long as 25 feet, and it works. You would plug it into here. You would plug it into the wall. You will need a USB plug. I don't have one here, but you know what that is. They actually come with the USB plug. And then you would plug it in there so you can gain 25 feet if you wanted to. So check them out if this is what you're looking for. That's the secrets on how I'm doing a lot of my fountains and catching these candid shots of the birds. And the big secret is using a plain old phone power bank with the camera and being able to leave it wherever I want, day or night, and watch what is coming to whatever project or I'm working on, or maybe just trying to find out where some sneaky pest is getting in. You got the idea. Plus I leave it on in the house so I can catch, what the dogs are doing if I'm not home. And the other thing is I've got multiple cameras you probably can't see out there, a couple of them out there, so I can be at the store, check my hummingbird feeders and know if they're low. And usually Gary's home when I'm at the store, and I'd call him and say, hummingbird feeders are low, and he knows to come in because I'm watching everything around here. Nothing's going to get past me. Okay, that's not 100% true, but you got the idea. So go ahead and check them out if you don't have a Wyze cam, and I hope I gave you some information. If you want to ask me other questions, go ahead and ask, because I've been using them for years and I love them, and I'll answer them as fast as I can. And if you've got good questions, I can come back and show you firsthand how they work, if that's what you need. Something maybe a little bit more specific. I haven't even looked at this one. We can take a quick look at it. This one just came. I bought 3 of these because they're $10. And you may want to see what's in here because I don't know what's in here myself. I do have to go through the steps to log into it. So let's just take a look. So I'm getting here the camera, which is on a pedestal. I can turn it where I want. This is the plug, and it will plug into the USB plug. Don't let your animals get this, but these are good to have. Keeps things dry. And, oh, this is screws. It comes with the screws if you wanted to mount this, because it comes with a mounting plate under here, and you can mount it somewhere, and then you can turn the camera whatever way you want. I can see it's tightened up here, but you turn it so you can have it on a wall, and then you can tighten it all up like you would a camera mount. And that's all there is to it. Once I open up my app, I will scan this. If you need to see me do it, I can do it. There's a lot of them out there, people doing it. And then I can set this anywhere I want. Like I said, the cord isn't that long, but you can buy extra cords. If I see that, I'll tag it. But you can buy cords anywhere. And it's pretty long to start with. I can put it out the window. I can find the plug somewhere. And like I said, what is so great about this is this plugs into this, and then you plug your camera into that, and you are good to go. And now you can put your camera anywhere you want by simply using a power bank. So with that, have a wonderful day. And don't forget to eat what you grow. And I hope I gave you some ideas and thoughts on how I sneak up on the birds. Don't tell them.